You know, there's this one Mexican dude in my job, bro. The one that I told you, I call him the Mexican Kevin Gates. Bro, it's hilarious. He be having a mustache. He's short, and lately we've been calling him Liddy Escobar, Little El Chapo, all type of joke because he was saying we was making a joke that Pablo Escobar. We was making a joke that the famous photo of Pablo Escobar in front of the White House. Look at Jeremy, bro. You know the photo of Pablo Escobar in front of the White House? Hey, okay, hit the one. Wait, he been practicing. You been practicing. That boy started hitting that. Hold on, he was hitting that. Hold on. Said that. Wait, you know the photo of Pablo Escobar in front of the White House?
Mm-hmm.
We were saying that he's with his son. We were saying that Gerardo dude was his son, like that was him. That's your dad. We was like, Pablo Escobar, your dad, bro. That's your Papa Escobar. He be rolling. He was laughing because I was like, I made a joke that he with the mustache, he looked like he'd be a mafia boss. That's how it started. And then he was like, mafia, that's Italian. I'm like, so you be the Mexican mafia boss. You pretty much Pablo Escobar, cartel. I was like, you the cartel boss there. He was like, bro, and he started dying laughing. Like he was just where he kept saying, he goes, you know the photo? I was like, oh, him in front of the White House, that's your dad, bro. That was you as a kid. that was you in front of the White House. Bro. Hey, that's forever gonna be such a savage image though. The fact that this man, while being searched for by the whole government, took a picture in front of the White House with his son and had it sent to him at a time, and that's all at a time before phones.
Yeah.
So the process of sending a photo was so much more savage. It would be savage today, let alone before phones. That's like times 10.
Pablo Escobar was savage.
Yeah, he was a savage. El Chapo too, and El Chapo though that boy serving his time.
Well, this is bad for my culture, but I think Pablo Escobar was better.
Than El Chapo?
Yeah, I mean, he was wild, man.
Right.
He was wild.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
By better, you mean worse to an extent, right, though? Like, he was just a crazier.
I don't know you know this, but Pablo Escobar, he blowed up an airplane. A commercial airplane.
No, that boy is crazy. I didn't know that. I do know he's done some crazy stuff though, but El Chapo's done some crazy stuff too. Even now, I mean, what they was doing in Mexico because of his son being locked up.
He was locked in.
Y'all saw those videos because they were stopping planes from leaving there. It was killing people in the streets. They was just holding people hostage. All like free El Chapo's son, or else we're gonna take lives. Like, dang. I don't know what happened. I don't know the updates. This was like 3 weeks ago. It was like 4 weeks ago.
I thought they extradited him here.
What, his son?
I thought they did. I could be wrong.
No, the Mexican government had the son. Well, he has multiple sons, so this is a different son. I'm guessing. The one you talk about, I don't know, years ago.
They caught one in Medellin, Colombia. They caught him. And then,
yeah. This is a new one. This is one of the younger ones. The Mexican government holding him. But I'm guessing they released him by now. If you look up the videos, like what they was doing in Mexico.
If I was El Chapo's son, I wouldn't want nothing to do with the mafia. Just give him the money. The cartel. Give him the money. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Right. And that's probably why they went and locked him up, though, because he do got the money.
Because they're billionaires, really. So they can't leave.
He your age. Exactly.
Yeah.
He was born 90.
You know, I'm only that far from Mexico. You know, right? Like 40 minutes still. I'm like 40 minutes to Mexico.
Yeah. Joaquin Oviedo Guzman Lopez.
You can't read no Spanish. Yeah.
No, at first I was reading El Chapo's full name. I didn't know El Chapo's like longer. His like Joaquin name or whatever.
Yeah.
Joaquin.
He's in Colorado. He's in prison in Colorado.
Colorado?
Yep. There's some security prison. It's the most secure prison in the United States. It's hard to get out.
Where?
El Chapo's in Colorado. He's in the most secure prison in the United States.
Heck no, that ain't the most secure though.
Yeah, it is.
One of them.
No, it's the most.
That is not in.
It probably is.
I know because I
Hey,
assume
nah, ain't nothing gonna be more secure than what Alcatraz was.
Alcatraz, man. I think Alcatraz.
Alcatraz is the most secure thing. 'Cause
no.
that's where you put a sucker if you
Pe-
really didn't want him to
but
escape.
people escape.
Bro, you know how,
Do you
bro.
think
People escape.
the people that
But people, if they escape Alcatraz, they can easily escape Colorado. Then
No.
people can.
No.
Alcatraz is on an island, Newell.
I can tell you don't know anything about the prison.
All right, so let me know why would it be easier to escape Alcatraz to Colorado?
Look it up.
Colorado is an
I'm
island?
looking it up. There is no reason. People
Bro,
was even wondering they had to shut it down. Alcatraz was so high secure, like
bro,
high.
there was 3 dudes who escaped Alcatraz prison. Nobody never escaped the prison in Colorado. It's almost impossible.
Is an island?
Mhm.
Is in New York?
It's in San Francisco.
Mm.
It's like an island. It's like a small island.
Anyway,
Do you think the people from Alcatraz that went out, did they make it or not?
I think
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I think so.
You think so?
Mhm.
For me, that's creepy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think they made it.
It's creepy. It's like they did it really too well if they did it.
Right. Like that's you know what it would take to escape from Alcatraz, bro?
A plane. A plane.
Or a boat, a whole boat. Yeah. Wait, I thought
Well,
you
no.
said plane.
So they made a boat out of like I forget what they made out of, but they made a boat. That's how they got across the water.
Yeah, well, not a boat. They had a safeguard, save life. Like
No, they used like a raincoat. They used like they did something to like the jackets and
Yeah,
inflated them.
some of the
yeah.
raincoats.
That
So they made a boat out of it.
it was 3 people, right?
One guy they believe made it to Argentina. They lived in Argentina, but then they were saying family relatives was saying like one of them was still alive, but at the time.
He
Whatever.
went to
One of them is-
Argentina.
One of them did. I think.
That's crazy. Why they like to go to Argentina? Why white folks like to go to Argentina?
I don't know.
Hey, shout out to
Mhm.
Danasi. If you are in Argentina, we're talking about that. Shout out to that people.
Then who's that?
Right.
I'm just joking.
Hey, what are you doing research? Okay.
No, I was just looking at some. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, because virtually it took like 30 some years, 30 plus years for someone to escape Alcatraz.
Don't matter.
The Colorado prison only been around like 20 some years.
Don't matter.
I'm saying we still yet to see. El Chapo just got in there like 2 years ago.
He's not getting out.
I don't know. They said that last time. They said
No.
that last
Like, look
No,
at
they
that
said
prison.
they said that last time.
Look at that prison. He's not getting out.
Right, but they also said that last time.
That was in Mexico. He never escaped the United States prison. He escaped prison in Mexico.
I think
He escaped prison. He didn't escape prison in the United States. He escaped prison in Mexico.
that's true. That's true.
Like, you can escape prison in the United States, but it's not easy. But you can do it.
Right. You ain't like that's impossible.
With that prison, let you trap somebody. It's almost impossible to escape.
he will be there like all his life sentence.
And then his wife got it sentenced too, but she was dumb because all she had to do was just to live law, but she wanted to live the cartel lifestyle.
Yeah, she was on that joint.
But if you wouldn't want it,
She could have just lived off his money. And
Yeah, I don't know. I think give El Chapo some time. I think something gonna happen.
I don't.
I don't know. The cartel is strong, bro.
yeah.
The cartel is very strong.
And
Like
in
very.
In Mexico, here, no, they're not that powerful.
I think they're
Hey,
medium.
when you
As far as they're powerful, but as far as the government wise, they don't want to mess with it.
oh yeah, not government wise, but that's what I'm saying. You don't need that though. Always to escape.
No, but they're not getting.
Who you think is the most?
Because they didn't have that. They didn't have that when he escaped to Mexico. They had power. They had more power than the government, but they didn't use governmental power to get him out.
No, but it was corrupt. Because think about it. They're building a tunnel and they're drilling. When you're drilling the tunnel, they can hear the drill. They paid off the guards.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
was
remember hearing about them paying off the guards, but even then, they still had
yeah,
to sneak
but
out though.
But think about it, Richie. If you ever heard drilling through concrete?
Do you know how deep they went?
I don't know how deep they went, but they went
They
pretty
went
deep.
very deep. Yeah,
But
no,
my
I watched that whole breakdown.
but
It's really deep. It was
but,
really thought
but
out.
but my thing is, have you ever heard concrete being drilled?
Yeah.
Think about it. They had to drill through the concrete to get them out.
And some of
You,
it, they didn't use drills. No joke.
bro, they're using drills to get them out.
No, I'm not kidding you. That's what I'm telling you. The cartel's crazy, dude. They'll do a lot to get they folks out, bro.
Yeah,
He
but
had people. They were.
but
Matter of fact, to not look suspicious, when they initially dug the hole, they didn't have drills, from what I know. They didn't use jackhammers like that. They didn't want to draw crazy attention.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when they had to drill through the brick to get to him. They had to use the drill.
Hey, there was a time
And
before jackhammers. No, people dug holes. Hey,
It's crazy.
And
niggas,
what are you
you
gonna
act like it's impossible to dig a hole without a jackhammer.
if you never worked in construction, if you use this steel hammer or whatever, you're going to hear it. It's not quiet. That's very loud.
Yeah, that's not, yeah. But okay,
So
but when you,
yes, what I'm saying, you're arguing with somebody who did construction before. You just when you're drilling through concrete or through brick, you're going to make a lot of noise, and it's not going to be quiet. So they had to pay off people because that noise was loud, was very loud. So they knew something was up. They just paid up the guard. Because other than that, it wouldn't have worked. Because they could have stopped it. Because you drill through concrete, you're going to hear that. It's not something that's quiet.
right.
That's what I'm telling you.
How come when those dudes put that hole in the wall at Alcatraz, the guards didn't hear that?
They did it. I don't know how they did it, but they could have did it in two ways. One, when it was days when it was raining, that was excellent days. Thunderstorm, they can
Rain can cover up the noise,
thunderstorm.
so it's possible to get the noise covered up then.
Not like that because you're drilling, you get a drill for hours. What they were
Oh,
doing,
brother.
they were chipping away. You're
That takes
using
forever. There's no way it
exactly,
was thunderstorming the entire time.
but it took them a long time
A
to make
long
those holes.
time.
But that's what I'm
And they
saying.
made and they didn't get caught.
But in the cartel, they use equipment to dig that fast, to dig that deep. They use equipment.
They didn't do it fast. It took a lot of time. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They dug deep and they did a lot to not draw attention. I was impressed when I watched the breakdown. Like, no joke.
Yeah,
I
but
was
what I'm
watching this whole
saying,
breakdown.
but when they're drilling through that brick, when they drilling through that wall, because they're using the drill. I'm telling you right now, they're using the drill.
I'm all right.
I'm telling you right now, they're using the
I
drill.
looked at okay, all right, okay. Regardless if they use the drill, right?
You're gonna hear it.
My point being, I told you that I know that they didn't when they first started to not draw attention. I wouldn't be surprised is when they got near to the prison because they dug. They were miles away, digging the hole. When they got close, I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped using the drill to not be detected.
You don't know construction. Like I don't know why we have this conversation because you guys don't know nothing about construction. If you're
What?
saying that, you don't know nothing about construction.
Okay, what? So explain.
I just did. I just explained it in 5 minutes
You
ago.
need a drill to dig?
You're going to need the drill to break through that brick.
You're telling me there's
That's
no possible
still
way to break through brick without a drill.
that rebar.
Wait, you're telling me right now
Rebar.
there's no way to dig through to break through brick without
Well, I'm not talking
without a
about the
drill.
digging. I'm not talking about the digging. I'm talking about breaking through the cement and the brick. You're gonna need a powerful drill.
Okay, so they broke through that miles away. Let's say they used to drill miles away.
No, we're not talking about the tunnels. We're talking about when you get to the point to where that chapel's at.
Yeah.
You have to drill. You have to use drill because it's
To the
concrete
ground.
and it's rebar. You got to get through that. You're not getting through that, which is a hammer and an axe. You're not getting through it like that. I'm telling you.
Without no drill, you can't.
No, you're not getting through it.
All right, I'm gonna look that up later. Next time I'm gonna see.
You-
I'm gonna do research. I'll do research. Okay, I'm be here. I want your statement just be known what you just said.
You know how many times I drilled through brick and concrete?
That's fine. That's fine. I'm just saying. Your statement. I hear you. I don't know nothing. Then if you can't drill through it without a drill, all right then.
You're not, because you want to be there for 50 years.
But that's what I was just telling you, bro.
But it didn't take
The
them
amount
50
of
years.
people you
But-
have at
but
your
it-
disposal,
It's
the
not,
amount
it's
of
not,
people that
it's not gonna work. I'm telling you, because once you get to that rebar, you're not gonna break the rebar with
you just said it could though. It just would take forever. And my point to you is that
It's
they have
not-
people who don't care.
But it's
who,
not. But it's not. It's, they use a tool that's not going to work. I'm telling you.
which one is it now? First, it would just take forever.
I'm just saying it's not going to work.
So it's just not gonna work at all.
Unless you get a proper drill, it's not going to work.
Okay, at all, it won't work. Okay, all right, got you. Because I'm about to say, then you just randomly said it would take forever, which was saying that it's possible, but now it's impossible. I got you. It's impossible to break through that without a drill.
You're not getting through it. But you got to think about how thick that concrete is and stuff. And you're going through it, how thick it is.
It's thick. I get it. I mean, I'm pretty sure the walls at Alcatraz. I'm pretty sure the hole that they built out of they still Alcatraz was thick.
Not like that though.
Why not?
Because you're going through concrete, bro. Like,
Bro.
Wait, Alcatraz doesn't have concrete?
They was going through the wall. It's different.
No, I think I had read somewhere where it was a hole. Hold on.
Yeah.
I think obviously the piece.
But then also too.
But ain't it concrete walls anyway? Like very thick concrete walls in prisons? They don't have thin walls.
Not necessarily. It doesn't mean that concrete. It can still be strong because all the time brick isn't concrete.
The trio successfully escaped the maximum security prison, posing fake heads in their beds while they pushed through holes of a concrete wall.
They still got through it.
So it's possible, or is that impossible?
No, they build equipment to get you drill through.
Oh my God! They use drills in the prison.
I looked at the documentary. Yeah,
and they didn't get heard.
No, because it was small.
So it's
because I just you're laughing because you don't understand.
Bro, I'm only understanding what you're telling me, and that's why I'm laughing. That's why I'm laughing. It doesn't matter if I don't understand. I'm laughing at what you're telling me. That's
because it's like because you never done construction. If you done construction, you know what I'm saying.
What's it? No, you can say that all you want. I'm only hearing you. I'm not arguing that you're wrong.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying though. But they did. But what I'm saying though is like. But then also, I don't know how strong that concrete was over time. How weak could have been.
But even though, I think obviously it was
still took time. It still took time.
That was my point to begin with, though. I said give it time. It was gonna take time, but I was saying like El Chapo, he ain't been in there too long. He's been there a minute, but like I went did that stuff like it's just gonna take a long time. But I can see something possibly happen. Was my point.
But it didn't take him that long to drill through that concrete, so to get that chop out. So
yeah, probably not that way, but I'm just saying the fact that they.
But that's my thing. But my question is, it didn't take them 10 years to get that chop out. It didn't take them 10 years to do that project. I think it took them like a year,
I think it took like 2. It took like 2 or 3.
It was
that's still a long time, though.
It wasn't 2 or 3 years. It was quicker than that.
Let me see. But either way. 14 years. 14 years, Newell.
To get out Chapo? Hold on a second.
His first escape through the tunnel came 14 years after he was in there.
How long did it take to get out Chapo out of prison in Mexico?
14.
Time, Newell, because they actually had to prep that jug. Bro, I'm laughing, Jeremy, because no one kept hitting me with some crazy, you don't know construction, you don't know construction. I wasn't saying nothing like that's what was funny, bro. No, it was hilarious, bro. No, I wasn't implying that I do. All I was saying was it looks possible because people have done it, but I don't know what you're talking about. Because even then, dude said, so how did the people at Alcatraz break through a concrete wall with no drill? That's insane. That's insane. By Newell standards, he said that was impossible. But 3 dudes did that junk on Alcatraz, a concrete wall out of their cell. It probably took forever, like Newell said, but it seemed possible because people did it.
No. Well, in Alcatraz.